Hello everyone and welcome back to Nightingale Plays Factorio. Buses, planes, trains, and automobiles. Alright, so last episode I was trying to figure out where to get these red electronic assembly machine 2s, but I realized I already had the tech for them. So between episodes I went and I reorganized this a little bit, so I've got lots of room to expand it. These little 2-square things make it pretty complicated to get everything in. So also, I realized something that I had completely forgotten, that you only need half a belt, half an underground belt to do this one side splitting. So though I've been doing it up wherever I'm doing it, like up here, was probably way more complicated than what I needed. Anyway, I've given some thought as to what we want to do next, and I want faster belts. So give me some faster belts. Oh yeah, look how fast that's getting cranked out. Oh, because that's a 15-second one too. So I think the next major goal is going to be robots. I want some robots. I am sick of having to get stuff myself from chests. I want a robot to do it for me. But I'm just going to run over here and we're going to grab us some concrete. There it is. Oh, right. And this is always going to be a problem until we get robots. So, yeah, I think we need to get robots. All right, plastic. Who uses plastic? I believe it's you guys. And it's already done. Alloy processing will get me the electric metal mixing furnace. That's something I'm going to need soonish. All right, plastics. Plastics is up here. It's coming down here. It's this. That's not plastic, is it? There it is. Okay. All right, so transistors are going in here. Solder can go in here. Resistors in here. Anything else I can dump easily? Lead. Lead solder. Still more lead. Do I have solder plate while I'm here? Nope. That's probably going to be good enough. So first thing we're going to do to get those faster things is to do our lubricant. So I think we're going to start doing a couple things on this side of the bus. Just want to make sure I leave myself enough space so that if I want to extend like this out. Let's make that the limit. All right, other things that I want immediately. Advanced research is going to be nice at some point. Although I think let's get the purple science. So for that we want flammables. That's not even blue science. All right, we need to extend our liquid bus down. In the interest of time, I'll just do the ones I need, which is heavy oil to make our lubricant. Rocketry, explosives. All right, lubricant should be pretty easy. Heavy oil in a chemical factory. How many chemical factories do we have? Not enough. We probably don't need a ton of lubricant, so we'll do 4. And let's just do them all in a nice little line. But first, we're going to need some storage. So, okay, rocketry. So let's put the storage. That'll be fine. move this down just a tad. Get storage here. And we want to put this behind a pump. So let's just figure out where this is going to go. So what I'm trying to work out here is I want to have some pumps. And where are our pumps? Small pump. Here we go. Once we do this, we'll be able to do our science and find a place to dump some of these alien artifacts and clear up inventory space. 4 is probably going to be okay. So by putting these pumps here, what we effectively do is force as much of the heavy oil onto this side as possible, which means heavy oil is going to go to lubricant as a priority. And then once we fill up our lubricant, it'll obviously stop pumping it over here. So this just ensures, oh, that works. This is just going to ensure that we use up heavy oil for things like lubricant before we use it for things like cracking, especially. Interesting. I guess we are low on heavy oil. That's the problem. Okay, so this is going to be a problem pretty quickly, which means we probably need to do the advanced oil research. So we'll do that right after this. And this is where our chemical plants are going to be. We're going to give a little bit of space. You'll go something like this, and then the chemical plants can be below that. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So put lubricant on this third one, which I'm fairly certain is not being used at the moment. Fairly certain. That's pretty much it. Should I do a tank for you? Probably a good idea. Well, storage on the end here. And we may have to, like I said, take care of our heavy oil problem. You know, as long as these ones are still going, they're actually quite full. So I think it's just that we're drawing so much. The pipe can only handle so much, so maybe we're still okay for the moment. Light oil is pretty full, which means we're trying to build fuel over there, but we can't because the fuel is likely full. All right, blue belts, blue express belts, and blue splitters. All right, so what do we got here? So we just need to hook up our lubricant, get red belts coming in, which is easy. Oh, I don't want to pick up what's in there yet. All right, so got a red belt coming in. Gears is this middle one. And then lubricant. There we go. And I've got some pipe production here. Oh yeah, I wanted to show this off. Not really show it off, but show that atrocity. So I had to get some steel production and just, yeah, did a whole squirrely roundabout thing to get everything for these guys. But yeah, now we got better assembly machines, which we'll need in a few places, I'm sure. Good enough for now. All right, alien text. So let's do the advanced oil processing. So in stock Factorio, the tendency is to go for advanced oil processing, which produces very little heavy oil but a lot of petroleum. But Bob's mods, especially at this point, really need the heavy oil. So the crude oil processing is actually probably the better one, which takes 10 crude oil and makes those products. So it's the same number of inputs and outputs minus the water. It actually goes faster if you think about it. 5 seconds to do 10. Oh no, they're the same. They're both 10 inputs. Anyway, that's what we want. All right, hey, blue belt. All right, this should be easy too. I think that's it. Yep. And there. Fill that up with as much of this stuff as we can. Same goes for you. All right, gears and circuits already hooked up. Gears and circuits. And that can go there. Go out, you can go in. Okay, so, whoops. Except for fixing up the backlog, I think we're looking pretty good with these guys. Now, I really do... Problem solved. Okay, so what are we doing? About a full row or so? And we'll switch this over too. I'm just going to go full blue belts. Blue everything. The future is now. But that's only going to work if I can get rid of this other stuff. Alright, I'll figure out how to unload. You know what? I don't need to figure anything out. Just do what I did before. Alright, so we'll get out of iron. Guess we'll make steel chest. Okay, so you, and you. Can have all of those. All of those. You get all of those. And all of those. Okay, moving on up. Have all of those. You can have all of those. And is that everything? Oh, yeah, no, that's everything. All right, so how quickly is this producing? Do we have any issues? Well, the first issue is you're the wrong color. So let's do our best to get the fast ones in here. All right, now you need gears like mad. We unfortunately just don't have an easy way to get those gears, do we? Alright, so that doubled the gear inputs. That could be faster, but I can live with that at least. Okay, what about you? You need just an insane amount of gears. Do we not have... No, we got gears coming in. You just load up that slowly. So what if we were to double up gears? Now. And how about you? You need 20. At one point, we're going to want to have the same throughput. Oh, that did affect something. There. All right. Looking a lot better. Okay, what about you? 10 circuit. Oh, geez, so many circuit boards for this one. Not sure what I want, so let's just go with lab efficiency, because when I figure out what I want, I'm going to want it fast. All right, so we got that built up. Next, we are going to start looking at RoboPort stuff, which I haven't quite figured out what I need for RoboPorts. I need tech. That's the problem. Okay, well, let's finish off the episode by just getting rid of our alien science. It's an easy thing to do. So that can be done. Can I squeeze it in here? Not easily. I think what I'll do is I'll extend this out a tad. Going in. You are going out. No, that was needed. There we go. That looks good. Just want to keep the numbers the same, and then you can become purple science. Now, how are you going to get your purple science in? Maybe I should actually repurpose a couple of these. Let's get just a random chest. I'm going to dump all our... No, that's not right. We're going to get a chest, which we're going to dump the small ones in, all one of them. This will eventually become a requester chest. And that will feed into this guy, which is going to make the big ones. Like that. That can feed into another one. So you also want to have a chest for the big ones. That's the only thing I'm trying to figure out here. It's easy enough to change this way. Could just take another one of these off. Or... I know. That's the way to do it. Except, where's my... That's the little one. Yeah, no, that makes the big ones. That can go into there. Or the big ones can go directly in. Perfect. So you will be for little ones. You will be for big ones. Big ones go in there. Little ones go in there. So I remove 1, 2, 3. I place 1 back, so I need 2 more. You will be the purple inserter. 10 every 12 seconds, so 1 inserter should be plenty. Alright, looks good. Extend these guys out. Put this in the proper place. And make all you guys better. Alright, so I think that will do it for this episode. Just keep doing lab efficiency for the moment. And next episode we'll do some other interesting things like tool belt. And start moving our way towards doing robots. Actually, the other thing that's quite important is I need to start getting my military production up, because now that I've got full automated research here, we're going to start producing more and more and more. So I mean, if you look at the production, consumption of resistors really spiked up, copper wire. So it still seems we're actually doing pretty okay on pollution, but we're definitely ramping up production here. So this is going to get a lot more pollution going, but we will deal with that in the future. So this has been Nightingale. If you enjoyed this, please make sure to hit the like or subscribe buttons, and we'll see you next time.